you say the word cloud computing, the cloud is different word, computing is different word. Cloud basically we refer as word internet, and computing whatever the action you do at your mobile or laptop, desktop, whatever you're opening, closing is what? Computing. You're doing computing. The word they started. So why they kept this word? I'll show you the idea about that. Now, if someone asks you what exactly cloud computing, you say what? It's a kind of technology because a new research, new idea, innovation that's become what? Technology, which provides DC. What is DC? Yes. What is data center? Again, we have to understand well because all the story of cloud computing start from here. The cloud computing start because of only this data center. So if you understand well data center, you understand cloud computing very well. You can talk for 10 minutes, 15 minutes on data center as a rental, which provides, that means this technology is providing data center as a what? Rental service via internet. That means this technology is completely depends on what? Internet. So you got understanding why they have given the word cloud. They said what? This technology depends on what? Totally internet. And the computing is basically what? Doing the work. Whatever you're doing, earlier you were doing what? On laptop, mobile, on your own devices, installing the software, downloading the software and running software on your system. But now you're not owning it. You're taking rent. You're running the software on not on your own machine. You're running your application, everything on where? Rented machine. Which is where? Which is on Amazon or Microsoft, Google, Oracle. A lot of providers are there. Right now in the market, only 3 providers, that is Amazon, Google and Microsoft Azure. Microsoft Azure stand with the second position in the market because they are born and brought up. But only the mistake they did is in 2004 they ignored Jeff Bezos. They mock at Jeff Bezos that he is from background of retail business. He was not from IT background. He said that I'm going to give a solution for you. What solution? I'm going to give a solution for IT industry that they can reduce the cost of investment. So the ROI can be increased. That is return of investment can be increased. So he just claimed, but people do not believe because he's not from background of IT. Even Microsoft, Google, they ignored. And in 2006, what happened? He was very crazy about this and they want to implement it. They invested a lot of money and they started cloud computing. And a lot of people, NASA, Apple, Citrix, a lot of companies adapted toward cloud computing of Amazon. That is called AWS, Amazon Web Services. When you say Amazon, it is basically what? Retail business, the company name, which is basically started and it's on online bookseller, only selling a book. But after that, they started this retail business. Initially, 2000, 2003, 2004, they were just known as what? Bookseller, online bookseller. But after the cloud computing, they come to the point of what? Retail business. Now they are leader in retail business. And cloud computing, because of this cloud computing, they become more popular and they are able to acquire the position of richest position, 3rd or 4th position in the world. So that's the kind of profit, that's the kind of business what they did and what they started the technology, and because of that they become what? Richest person in the world. That means you can understand when they are getting business, that means more demand, definitely they get more earning. So now they are able to reach that particular position. So now you can understand worldwide demand because of this technology. So let's understand in a deep dive. So definition makes a lot of sense. It's a kind of technology which provide data center as a rental service via internet. Pay as you go model. PAYG. What is that? Pay as you go model. Example, someone saying take rent. But I'm saying how much I have to pay initial amount. It says what? No amount. No upfront. The technical word they use what? Upfront. Advance. No upfront. I'm asking to Amazon again. So what is the rental ratio? That means how I have to pay. Monthly or hourly or minutes, how should I pay? A flexibility. So Amazon saying hourly you have to pay. Whatever you use, you have to pay. If you do not use, no need to pay. The model of the pricing, they said what? Pay as you go model. How much you use, that much you have to pay. If you do not use, no need to worry. No bills. No one is going to harass you, calling and saying that, are you using our service? Are you using our service? Why you are not using service? No one is going to harass you. It's a very simple simplicity. If you do not have a project, leave it. No bills for you. And how much you use? 3 hours, you will get only 3 hours bill. But how should I get a bill? Every day I have to get a bill or monthly? Amazon says you'll receive monthly bills. We calculate on a monthly basis. You use 30 days. In that, how much you use will generate the bill on that only. So that's very comfortable for a lot of people because of what? That earlier, most of the employees who is having 15-20 years in project management, they know how to get a client, how to get a customer from outside. So now, even they want to go for a kind of business. They don't want to go for job, bored. They want to earn more because job does not give more money. It's a kind of still money. That means you have to have only that particular goal or reach. But the business can give you a lot of money. So they want to do that. But financially, some people will get broken. Because of what? I cannot go for business because I have to invest a lot of money. Everyone want to go for that, but it's not easy for everyone. So the dream comes true when 2006 Amazon announces that we have a cloud computing, we have a rental data centers, and there is no need to pay upfront, advance, and no need to go for a lot of money. Only rent you have to pay how much you use hourly, and the rates of rental very cheaper than on-premise. On-premise means what you own. When you set up earlier, before cloud computing, you have to purchase your servers, network, storage, and you have to make a data center, and you have to maintain, you have to hire some people to maintain it, you have to provide the air condition because to keep cool, and you have to keep inverters to make maintenance of backup, power supply, it should not be off. So a lot of things you made, and software you have to purchase, and licensing charges you have to pay. So a lot of things you have to pay. Capital expenses, operation expenses are very high. When the operation expenses are more, definitely ROI decrease. That is return of investment. Example, I'm earning 50,000 per month in a company, and my expenditure is what? 40,000. So I'm getting what? Less profit. Only 10,000 I'm able to save. But my operation cost, my expenses are less. I'm just able to do what? 20,000 or 15,000 expenses. I'm saving lots. 35,000 I'm saving. So that's going to be in a company business. They all focus on numbers. What numbers? ROI. They talk about only ROI. The 3 letters are very important for a businessman. Return of investment. They don't bother what you're doing, how many employees you had. They don't bother. The CEO or the business investors, they only concentrate on numbers. We want profit, a good profit. We invested in 5 crores, we invested in 1 billion or 1 million something, then what is my profit? If the profit is not good, they'll not invest again. They'll not go for the technology again. But this technology increase the ROI. So that's why a lot of investors, a lot of companies are approaching what? This model. Because no need to own the softwares, no need to own the hardware, no need to maintain a lot of things, complication. So this is basically why, because a cloud computing is a kind of platform where it's saying that we will set up our own data center, you take it rental, and we'll manage air condition, we'll manage electricity, we'll manage internet setup, we'll manage servers, we'll manage software licensing, we'll do everything, we'll hire a lot of cyber security, a lot of people to hire to take care about the data center. We'll pay the salary, you don't bother. Only you bother about what? Your business. What you want to do. You want to run Java application, you're a software development company, you want to go for Python, you want to develop any software, we'll provide the facility, you do that. You want to run your application, you want to do business like Flipkart or YouTube or like you can say Ola Cabs, Uber. So a lot of companies are like application running as a business. So where they are running, they need data center. They need dedicated data center. So they have 2 options. Example, I started a car rental business online and I have developed an application. The software developer did development. So to run that application, you need a dedicated and strong server 24 by 7. It need to be run. But to run 24 by 7, you need to purchase the server, costly server. One server minimum cost can be 5 lakhs. If the architect engineer or IT solution engineer says that, sir, we need at least 10 server to operate our business. So 5 lakh multiplied by 10. Then again they'll say what? We need Java, Oracle or this kind of software. So the companies are going for what? License. They'll go for 1 year license. They'll say what? You have to take license and you have to pay upfront. And every year you have to renewal. Even Microsoft, if you go any product, Windows, you have to pay for license. Microsoft is not free. You have to pay. Licensing also. Antivirus, you have to pay licensing. Security, firewall devices, you need to go for what? License. Firewall, need to purchase hardware as well as renewal every year. And to maintain the firewall, who's going to maintain? You purchase everything. You need to have some people, specialist people who can maintain it, manage it. So you have to have a lot of people. You have to provide a lot of things. Now, there is no need to go for this kind of investment or owning your own infrastructure that is not only storage. Most of the people confuse and they say, what is data center means? They just say what? Storage. It's not a solution for storage. It's not for end users. It is a solution for the IT enterprise companies, multinational company. The IT companies depends on a data center. All business runs on data center. What is data center? Collection of servers, storage and network. 3 components. That makes a data center. A room, a space where you have a servers, network, storage kept. That is called what? Data center. But investment is high. Purchasing everything. And tomorrow after purchasing, tomorrow someone announces in a country, says that what? From tomorrow, because of the pandemic, because of some kind of viral infection, we don't operate. That means it's going to be business done. So you already paid. The software company's policy is what? You paid. You use or not, we don't care. And again yearly you have to pay renewal. The strategy they made. But now same approach, if you want to go with cloud computing, rental system, you talk to Amazon. When you talk to Amazon and says that I want to have what? Online. I want to use your data center. So they'll say what? Welcome with a very simplified subscription. You have to do subscribe. Then after that you will get an account and you can log into the data center and you can use storage, servers, strong, very powerful machines and redundancy, high availability. They have designed the infrastructure of data center in North Virginia. They started in 2006. In which year? 2006. Which place? North Virginia, US. They invested billions of money there. And what they said? You do not need to pay. Just take. How much you want servers? Take it. How many storage you want? Take it. Virtual, everything virtual, no physical. Because the servers and storage is where? North Virginia. I'm in Hyderabad. So I want to have servers, storage, everything. So I can take everything virtually and no need to go for any upfront, pay as you go model. That's very attractive. Because when I compare to on-premises, I was just making in millions and millions money there. But now I found there is no investment here, just click and that 1 hour I'm starting. But for data center, you have to wait for 1 month to set up all infrastructure. But in 1 hour, 2 hours, I'm able to start my business with data center. So it's making very fast to start a new business or new project. I can start very quickly. Investment become what? Capital investment become what? 0. Capital investment become what? 0. Why? You can see here. Example, this is my on-premises. What I own it. Mostly IT divide into 2 sections, 2 departments. One is going to be work area. One is going to be network area, right? Or sometimes there's some people say what? Server room. But it is local words, but the technical word is what? Data center. The room where the IT companies keep the servers and storage and security devices, everything in a room, That room is called what? Data center. All the data, the software and application, everything runs where? Into this room. So every startup company to multinational company, they need to maintain small database, data center or a big data center, depending on the capacity of the company. So now you'll find what in this, you need to keep what? Servers. You need to keep what? Storage. You need to keep what? Security devices, networking devices. So now this all combination of that is going to be what? Data center. And every IT company depends on what? Data center. Without that, business cannot be run. But they are afraid of what? They are afraid of what? Capital expenses and operation expenses. When the operation expenses become more, definitely the ROI reduce. Return of investment. So earlier they compared to the cloud. Now the cloud computing started, and they said that we are working from Amazon based Jeff Bezos started in 2006 in North Virginia. North Virginia, first data center, first region. We say that data center plus plus. That means it's not one data center, multiple data center they kept in North Virginia, powerful, and that is called what? Region. They got a first region in this North Virginia. They said anyone can access it. So when they heard about pay-as-you-go model, no need to go for investment, they remove what? Every company remove that data center. Now out. Now they are having only one laptop or desktop or something, and they are doing what? From here, they are using what? Accessing the Amazon resources. Amazon having a lot of big data center, a lot of powerful machines. Hundreds and thousands of servers are available, powerful. Whatever you want, depending on your business, take it. How much I have to pay? They said what? Pay as you go model. Pay as you go model. How much I need to give any advance? They said no upfront. No upfront. And someone asked initially to Amazon, okay, you are doing very well job and technology I accept. I convinced with your technology and everything, but what about high availability? Tomorrow you should not say email or phone, I'm sorry, we have what? We have a problem of internet. We have a problem of some kind of hack and server is down. Server is not working. So if I depend on your services and tomorrow if you say 24 hours and I'm running some my business, example, I'm running with a car rental business or e-commerce website, I'm selling clothes online and my application running on your servers, and you say tomorrow what? I'm sorry, the servers are not working. So what your guarantee? They ask. It's a big question. They said what? 99.99%. That means Amazon says we cannot give 100% guarantee, but we can say 99%, which is not possible in on-premises also. They were just saying 99.9. They cannot say 99.999. So Amazon says what? I can guarantee you 99.99 server, our service will be available for you. That means when you calculate in a time manner, they're saying yearly, maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour may be off. Yearly. So people got surprised. What is this? So they design in such a manner, if one server goes off, second server. One power supply go off, second power supply. One internet goes, second internet. Automatically everything like redundancy. The technical word, redundancy. Redundancy is what? Always make a points. Redundancy is what? Technical word. Redundancy is what? Making a solution of your components backup. If one server off, second server should be available, and one internet is off, second internet should be available. Air condition one off, second air condition, multiple sources. So it's going to be what? High available. If one off, you should not say off. You should say that no problem, we have other services, other backups also there. There is no need to worry about downtime. So they given this, and definitely we know that if someone says 100% is a liar. No one can say 100%. So that they said calculated, and they said what, 99.99%. And they asked one more question, is called what? Okay, we agree, I'm sorry, like here the costing is, we find very fine. We are agree with the costing, but we bother about high availability, and they answer what, 99.99%. Again they're satisfied and they're surprised how they are giving. And then fine, they said what, okay, we have one more question. What about durability? The word durability is what? The life of your data. High availability is what? The continuation of service. Continuous, because we are accessing service from internet. Is it reliable or not? That is called high availability. The durability is what? I am keeping my data or my software code on your machine, I am running. So you should not say our hard disk failed and your data loss. Someone hacked and data loss. You should not say that, because durability guarantee is very important. You should not say tomorrow, I'm sorry, our system got problem and the hard disk crashes and your data loss. So is there any guarantee for that? So Amazon says what? 11 nines, 99.999999. So that means the guarantee is more into durability, and says that we have such a setup in our infrastructure. We have made what? One hard disk fail, second hard disk available. Second hard disk fail, third hard disk fail. If one server is completely gone because of natural disaster, fire, flood, earthquake, something, no worries. We have another servers in different place. So it will be copied to that location. Your data will be saved mostly. Not 100%, 0.1% can be chances the loss. Comparing to on-premises, we used to have lot of problems. After investing lot of thing also, we get loss of data. Suddenly hard disk crash. Suddenly because of earthquake, something, we got problem. And then robbery, that means hacking. So lot of problems. But now Amazon taken responsibility. They have strong security system and strong servers and strong support team. So that's why they're able to say what? Durability is what? 11 nines. 11 nines. And the cost, I said what? Efficient. Very efficient. People are very happy with that. And I can say what? Super fast. What is that? If you want to set up Oracle SAP on premises, if someone says tomorrow we have a project and we need to run some Oracle and SAP software to demonstrate the client, and you need to run some software, we have developed some software, we need to run it, and tomorrow we need to start. So SAP Oracle takes 3-4 hours to set up, and we need to have 10 servers or 50 servers to set up. So it takes a lot of time. But our job can be done in cloud computing in minutes. Within 5 minutes, you're able to have your Linux with Oracle, Linux with SAP software, Windows plus something, SQL server. You can have whatever you want. IT companies, all the software is ready to use in cloud. Got the point? 5 minutes and hours. It's super fast, we can see. That means when the companies are saving the time, they are able to do a lot of production. When they do production, definitely money comes. So that's people calculated these all features and they said, wonderful. This surprise, initially they are not able to believe. But NASA, Apple, they adapted this Amazon, and the Citrix and Netflix, Expedia, this company come ahead. And these big companies comes, then a lot of startup company blindly adapted this technology. And till now, there is no official report that they got some kind of loss. So they are happy, and Amazon is very good in a market stand as a number one position right now. Super fast, security, cost efficient, durability, high availability, and pay as you go model, no upfront. This makes sense that there is no choice. Now company, small to big company, there is no choice. They'll go for what? Cloud. Because if they are doing without cloud, they are stupid. They don't know about calculation. They are into loss. Because owning is loss, renting is very profitable business. And you do not need to bother for maintenance, lot of things, everything maintained by the provider. So this is going to be a technology which makes everyone to have what? Only this choice. There is no choice now. So it's not storage, it's a kind of a data center in a company, storage, servers, network, everything comes into what? Data center. It's not only storage. You got a point now? Now, people are paying as you rental. Now, because of this inspiration, Google and Microsoft quickly jump into this field. It's a business. Now it become business. They want to start their business because they have seen Jeff Bezos become in a position, and Microsoft Bill Gates got what? Position out. Because Bill Gates was basically richest person in the world. A position will be there, but now there is no position, and then your Jeff Bezos got a position. Who come from what? Retail business, not from IT background, but he's an entrepreneur. He's crazy about the ideas and started. And this idea, I want to just point, the data center, this cloud computing encouraged by government. The backbone of every country, the economy, backbone, we were saying about agriculture. Agriculture is the backbone for every country. Economical, right? So we are getting a lot of profit from the agriculture. But now we have two economical backbone to the country development. Is what? Agriculture plus technology. IT. IT is backbone now. If any country does not have an IT, they are not developed country. They'll have old things. You have to purchase and you have to go walk in. You have to go to bank and queue. Now you see that here India. You do everything on what? Online with one application you do bank transaction, you do online purchasing, you make a transport rental services, you order a food, you want anything, you click. You want a bill pay on a click. But earlier it was not easy. You have to say what? You have to go somewhere else, you have to make a queue, the time wasting. But now everything is possible because of what? Online applications, because of the technology. And technology makes country revenue growth because people are purchasing, people are researching, and other countries are investing in that. And again, people are going for that particular other countries, working here and there, or companies are coming here. That makes sense that the country develop. That makes an encouragement to the Jeff Bezos that when government says that we need some help, solution, data center is eating a lot of money, but we know that IT can make a lot of research and can make new things, and then the people life become very easy. So they want to do that. So what they did, Jeff Bezos inspired with that, and they started this. Is it clear? Now you got idea about history about this. They started in 2006, but now how many regions they have? 30 plus. Numbering you have to remember. You have to be good in the history. Then how many customers they have? 1 million plus customer. I said NASA, Apple, Netflix, LinkedIn. Mostly a lot of companies adapted this, Amazon. Plus means going on. India they have two regions. Mumbai they initially started, and then Hyderabad. They started in Hyderabad also. In Dubai recently they started in 5 months back. Earlier it was not in Dubai. Microsoft basically there. Now Amazon also. Now competition is more into Dubai and good jobs in Dubai right now for cloud computing. If you have a good experience, you show that projects, what you have done, because in the course you are going to do some projects and you're going to act as about 3 years experience. If you have a good communication skills, Dubai, Singapore is open for you. Singapore and Dubai is very near to our country. We can go and come in 1 hour, 2 hours is easily. So that's a good opportunity and paying lots. So now you have to be very serious on the subject. Definitely you'll get a lot of opportunity. I'll guide you what to do. But you have to plan for your investment. Example, training investment. And then certification investment. If you get international certification, you have to pay to Amazon the fees, $150. So you have to prepare yourself that I have to invest this, and you have to invest the time of this, 3 months, then I can go for a job. But it's not only spend investment or something. Working is very important, seriously. Then definitely out of the course, if you just score your subject 70%, 60%, it's enough. It's not I'm saying 100%. If you score 70, 60% also is good. Now, 1 million customer, and how many services they are providing? They are saying that any business, retail business, pharmacy business, insurance, any business, whatever the software you required, we have all the softwares available, 200 plus services. As a managed services, IoT, AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, multimedia, game development. If any company want to do this kind of thing, Amazon says we have all the solution. Come and use. How many services? 200 plus services they are offering to business, every business, categories of business. So these are the things you have to remember, the numbers, when they started, which area, which country, and data centers, multiple data center, the location, physical location is called what? Region. They call us what? Region. In one region you can have one data center, it's not one data center. Hundreds of data center. Is data center to start only one, individual companies struggle a lot. They need to spend what? 60 lakhs, 1 crore something they need to spend. But Amazon invested what? 100 data center in one region. That means they have invested a lot of money. Strong facility. Any questions now? Come again. I'll guide you. It's an international online examination. It's an online examination, MCQ. Click, 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 click. It's not a practical exam or something, written exam. It's an online exam. It's an online exam. You have to register anytime. You can register the examination online. You have to pay $150 for that, and you have to show your document, that your Aadhaar card or something, and you'll start writing. It's a kind of 90 minutes examination. 90 minutes examination. You will find 65 questions. You can see here on exam base, the exam brief. How much time duration? How many questions? MCQ, multiple choice questions. Multiple choice question. How much scoring marks? That means you'll find 1,000 marks total. So you have to score. Then how many minutes you got? 90 minutes. And you got what? The fees is what? $150. Okay. The exam is basically what? AWS Solution Architect Associate, SO3, the examination number. Solution Architect. You are going to be architect engineer after this program. So SO3, CO3, CO version is 3. 90 minutes, 65 MCQ, 70% is this, 1,000 marks, $150. You have to approach, and you should have what? ID proof, and anytime you can do that. And expiry is what? If I write the examination, is there any validity? 3 years you are valid. You can just renew. You can write one more time exam. But 3 years is valid for the examination. Is it clear now? You got a point? Have you made a points? $150, 90 minutes duration for the examination. The exam number is what? SAA, Solution Architect, Associate Architect. And then 65 questions you have to attempt. Out of 65, you have to make 70% of that. Then you can get pass. And then $150 ID proof you should have. Anytime you can write. There is no time. Tomorrow you want to write, you can write. But you have to prepare it. Expiry is going to what? 3 years. And where to write? There will be an authorized center, or else you can book online also. You can sit here anywhere and you can start your examination, right? A cool place. Any questions?
Within 3 years, how many times we can
Within?
3 years we can exams attended?
No, 3 years means you have passed. Now you have a certificate. The certificate can be valid up to 3 years. Validation of certificate. Expiry means what? You have passed and you got certificate. You can use this certificate up to what? 3 years. After 3 years, definitely technology improving. You have to upgrade yourself. So then you have to do what? Write examination again, new version. Only you have to write new version examination. That's it. In 3 years. Is it clear now?
If you can't pass this, again we have to write.
Example, if you say 90 minutes you got and you have not passed, again you have to pay and you have to pay. You have to again start examination. So I'll guide you how to prepare, how to make sure that certificate is formality become. Certificate is formality. Your communication, your technical skills are very important. Because examination also is what? MCQ. Reading the question, answer. Reading the question, answer. So I'll guide you how to make a preparation, how to make an certification from that. That makes sense that if you have certification, you'll get more opportunities. Is it clear? Any questions? Data center is a word, collection of?
Server,
It's not storage. Server, storage, network. It's very costly. Born because of what? To reduce what? Zero. Operation expenses? 80% reduced. And ROI? Increase. These are the technical financial words. In a financial domain, they use say what? Capital expenses, operation expenses, debit, credit, ROI. These are the financial terminology. ROI is a financial terminology. Done? Fine. You got an idea about cloud computing, what exactly? Why people are mad with the cloud computing? Everywhere there is no choice. They have to go for cloud computing. There is no choice. The best solution is what? Cloud computing to start their business. Data center, if they started, they want to start. Only the one choice is what? Cloud computing. When I go for Amazon, Azure, Google, whatever it may be. But they have to go. Number one position is right now what? Amazon. And Amazon is what? The providers, how many providers are there in market? AWS, Azure, Microsoft, and Google, Oracle, IBM. A lot of people are into that. But leading in the market is what? These three. And the number one position is what? One. So that's the market is going on. That's why we are learning Amazon. And after learning Amazon, I said that differences between Google, Azure, and AWS. I'll give a simple definition for you. You have a supermarket, DMart, Reliance, or somewhere else. Same like this. Same business. That means if you work in Amazon, you can work easily in Azure. Because of what? Same business. Whatever I'm doing here, same thing, but the names will be different. And the application will be different. Interface will be different. But the concept and logic is same. You are very flexible to do that. You have to understand their pricing strategy. How they charge, how they are charging. That's only the thing. People love, who knows about Amazon, people love to take in what? Azure also. Because they have good knowledge. If you know Azure, then you can go for Amazon, but it's good to have what? Amazon first, then you can apply because it's leading market. Then you can approach, you can convert your technology into what? Any domain. Any domain, that means any provider. So that's all about today's demo. And our subject is what? We are going with what? We are going to give what? Startup basics what? Basement level. That means IT terminology. We'll give Linux. Shell scripts will train first before going to AWS. Then after that we'll go for test examination on Linux. Assessment will be there. Then again you will have what? AWS start. In AWS is a major subject. It goes well. And in that you'll have 3 to 4 projects in AWS. Then you'll find what? After that we'll have a DevOps in the sequence. Then this is the procedure we go. Is it clear? So I have given already the curriculum on a WhatsApp. Okay. So how we are going? So you have to be very serious. You have to be very serious. Background you will find a lot of work. After 1 hour class, you have to give yourself to practice 2 hours. You have to have sufficient time. Done? Fine. Thank you. So we'll start regularly on the same time.
same time.
Thank
Sunday class is this. Sunday class.
Sunday there is no class. Up to Friday we'll keep, but Saturday we'll keep only technical discussion. But tomorrow is basically we have a workshop. Saturday, Sunday, You can come. It's a free workshop on cloud computing. Have you received any kind of information? Okay, I'll pass you. If you have any friends or relatives who's having graduation, they want to start but they are just in dilemma whether they do or not. I'm able to understand or not because they don't want to invest because fear. So that's why we conduct Saturday, Sunday workshop for graduates or other domain. They want to jump into IT but they are not clear. So we conduct a free workshop, free, there is no charge, 6 hours, Saturday and Sunday, 3 hours, 3 hours. And you will get certificate from our side of attending. And we'll have a small test also. So if you want to invite your friends and something, I'll forward you that brochure. Please forward it. Okay? Thank you.